Hi friends, I am Chaitanya Jagtap and you are watching the channel Study Guru. So, today I am going to show you the solutions for the chapter The Living World. And if you have not viewed the videos of notes, so you can watch it by clicking the link in the description below. So, let us start. So the first question is, why are living organisms classified? And if you want to write down the answers of these questions, you can write down the answers by pausing the video. So the answer of the first question is, the diversity of living beings makes it a challenge to systematically study them. Classification is a helpful tool to categorize them based on certain common characters. This enables scientists to study them in a more systematic way. The study of living beings is essential for the benefit of humankind. Discovery of new medicines and better yielding crop varieties can made be possible only by systematic study of living beings. Moreover, environmental protection also makes it necessary for us to study the living beings in a systematic way. Second question, why are the classification systems changing every now and then? So the answer is, millions of plants, animals, and microorganisms found on Earth have been identified by the scientists, while many new species are still being discovered around the world. Therefore, to classify these newly discovered species with new characters, new systems of classification have to be devised every now and then. This creates the requirement to change the existing systems of classification. Third question, what different criteria would you choose to classify people that you meet often? In our day-to-day life, we categorize people based on the basis of level of education, profession, hobbies, native place, sex, etc. Question 4. What do you learn from identification of individuals and populations? So the answer is, in a diverse country like India, we can learn from identification of individuals and populations about the native place, mother tongue, costumes, food, habit, religion, caste, and etc. Question 5th. Given below is the scientific name of mango. Identify the correctly written name. So the answer is, actually in binomial system of nomenclature, the generic name of a species always starts with a capital letter, whereas the scientific name starts with a small letter. Therefore, the correct scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica. The second option is the right answer. Now, sixth question. Define a taxon. Give some examples of taxa at different hierarchical levels. Answer. A particular level of hierarchy in the classification of living beings is called a taxon. For example, the basic level of classification is species, followed by genus, family, order, class, phylum, or division in ascending order. So moving towards seventh question. Can you identify the correct sequence of taxonomical categories? Yes. Actually, both the answers A and C are correct, as both A and C represent correct sequence of taxonomic categories, as the correct hierarchical arrangement of taxonomic categories is ascending order is species, genus, family, order, class, phylum, kingdom. In sequence B, species should have been followed by genus, therefore it does not represent the correct sequence. In the eighth question, try to collect all the currently accepted meanings for the word species. Discuss with your teacher the meaning of species in case of higher plants and animals on one hand and bacteria on the other hand. So the answer is, In biological terms, species is the basic unit of taxonomy. It can be defined as a group of similar organisms capable of interbreeding freely among themselves under natural conditions to produce fertile offspring. Therefore, a group of similar individuals that are reproductively isolated from other group of individuals form a species. Species can also be defined as a group of individuals that share the same gene pool. Now, ninth question. Define and understand the following terms. First, phylum. A group of closely related classes is called phylum. For example, species, amphibia, reptilia, aves, and mammalia belong to the phylum Chordata. Second, class. The group of closely related orders is called class. For example, orders Primata and Carnivora belong to the class Mammalia. Family. A group of closely related genera is called a family. For example, family Homidae contains apes, monkeys, and men. In plants, families are categorized on the basis of vegetative and reproductive features. Fourth, order. A group of closely related families is called an order. For example, order Carnivora includes many families. Fifth, genus. A group of closely related species is called a genus. For example, genus Solanum includes many species such as Nigrum, Melongena, Tuberosum, etc. Now, moving towards the 10th question. How is a key helpful in the identification and classification of an organism? Answer. Key is taxonomical aid used for the identification of plants and animals based on the similarities and dissimilarities. Selection of one character leads to rejection of another character, while identifying a particular species or genera or family and so on. For example, presence or absence of hair on body can give a clue if an animal belongs to mammalian or not. Now, 11th question. Illustrate the taxonomical hierarchy and suitable examples of a plant and an animal. Answer. Classification of a plant. As an example, let us classify mango. Phylum Angiosperm, class Dicotyledons, order Sapindales, family Anacardiaceae, genus Mangifera, species Mangifera indica. Classification of an animal. As an example, let us classify humans. Phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, order Primata, family Hominidae, genus Homo, and species Homo sapiens. So, this was the CBSE text questions with their solutions. If you liked my video, just subscribe it and share it. So, thank you.